Wow, there's a lot in there, mate. Reasonable question, right? So, yeah, that world change is coming across into the Triple Eight fold. It's been terrific. Exactly what you'd expect from a group that has been successful as they have been. I think, with an SMP, Jackson Wallace did a really solid job there as a rookie driver with very limited experience in these cars, but sometimes you've got to pick people on potential, and there's definitely potential there for us. And I think as a collective group, we're all happy with SMP. The Grand Prix here is always different for us, mate. You know that with rookie drivers. So we just left the lane then on our green tyre when another rookie driver just smacked the thing in the fence. So a little bit to unpack, but we go into quality, and yeah, my world's good.
I asked you a lot of questions because it's a red flag, and you've been in my world, and we've got a bit of time to fill here, but it's not just because of that. It's because you know exactly skill about it. That is how much is the compromise for the rookie drivers losing that much in the ball practice.
Right, it's the last 5 minutes of the session, which is always really important. It's where the majority of us, as I alluded to, we went out on 3 times, just over the lane, just started the up lap, and there's a bit in it, but we saw Roland Gray and Jada use the Grandstand truck this one. We elected not to do that. It's not plenty in stock here for qualifying. Look, you'll always take a run on the Grandstand if you can, but we didn't, and we got control over it, so we pressed on it.
I'm going to ask you my last question, before I'm very late this week anyway, is you've been working with young drivers, not just in this, but also in open wheel formula. Here we are sitting in the Formula 2 world. If you're working with a young guy like let's use something relevant here, Tommy Smith, who raced Formula 3 here, different is the approach when working with a driver trying to make his way to Formula 1 versus trying to make it to the supercars?
That's definitely different. In terms of culture in Australia, supercars is all built around that Australian culture, so it feels familiar. Whereas you go and drop an Aussie into a category like F2 or F3, it's this melting pot of cultures. You're Dutch, you've got Dutch heritage, we were with a Dutch team. You can imagine dropping an Australian into a Dutch team, they're very matter of fact. Look, it's very different, right? And I think Patrick Husenroder this weekend has been pulled in to F3. It'll be interesting to see how he goes. He's done some pretty cool stuff over time. But yeah, look, it's very different. And I have been in your world, and I will applaud you on your mate. Very, very nice touch.
Salmon.
It's salmon. It's not salmon. That's not salmon. It's not dark enough for salmon, but it's nice. It's a great touch.
And you're not just a pretty face. I really appreciate the info. Thank you very much, Andy.
Thank you, mate. Always good to chat.
Two great mates down in the paddock. Andrew Jones, former Super 2 champion back in 2004, now heading up SC2 Motorsport. It's a sad sight for the Premier Racing team with Jake Jada's car on the back of the tilt train. Some work to do before qualifying. They'll be at 20 past 2 here this afternoon. Day number 1 of the Formula 1 Qatar Airways Australian Grand Prix. We'll be back soon.